In this video, I'll show you how to add a bulk add to cart option in your WooCommerce store in just a few simple steps. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so throughout this video, I'm going to show you how you can turn your shop page from looking like this, where a customer, if they want to purchase this item and maybe this one, they'd have to click on this product, select their option, add it to cart, come back here, and then select this product, add it to cart, okay, and then keep doing the same for any other products that they want to purchase. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to change it from this to this, and here the customer can quickly find the product in which they want. As you can see, everything's filtering instantly, and we can reset it as well. So let's say, for example, if we wanted this particular trainer, we wanted a few quantities, maybe we wanted a few of these and a few of these. As you can see, it's automatically being ticked here. And then when the customer's finished, they can just go ahead and click add selected to cart. As you can see, it's a much more streamlined customer experience. Okay, so before we get into the tutorial, there's a few methods that's worth mentioning. So I'll navigate over to this blog post here. And then when we click on this image here, we can actually add a price matrix similar to this one on the product page. And we can also add it on the shop page as well. And we can create a similar design to this as well. But I'm not going to cover this in this video. I've already got other videos showing you how to create it like this and this, so I'll leave the link in the description below, and I'll also leave a link somewhere around this video as well. Okay, so just to recap, this video will show you how to add a bulk add to cart option similar to this. Okay, so if this is something you want to add to your WooCommerce store, the first step is to head over to WooSuite.com. Go ahead and download the WooSuite product table plugin. Once you've done so, we'll head back over to our dashboard, and I'll leave the link in the description below. Okay, so assuming you've downloaded the WooSuite product table plugin, the next step is to go ahead and upload that plugin. So you just go plugins, add new, upload and install the plugin. Once you've done so, you'll see this WooSuite menu here. Click on activate, enter in your license key, and it will automatically redirect you to this add-on section. From here, we can go ahead and enable the WooSuite product table plugin. So we'll just toggle this to on, and then once you've done so, we can click manage, or we can click on the product table menu here as well. If you don't see this option, if you refresh the page, you'll see it. Okay, so I've just opened it up in a new tab. Okay, and we can create multiple different product tables. Okay, so I'm going to disable this option, and then we'll create a new product table just to walk you through the process. Okay, so the next step is to go ahead and enter in your title. So I'm just going to name mine bulk add to cart. For the quick order form page, you just want to ignore this. This is if you want to automatically add this order form onto any of your WordPress pages. So we'll ignore this for now. Order form information. From here, we can add information such as a product name, just to show you what we're doing as well. We're just creating these column here. Okay, so I've added the product name, SKU code, maybe the product image, the product category, and we'll add the add to cart button as well. We can add various different custom columns and so on, gallery, but that's for a different video. We just want to keep it simple for now. If you want to rename the column, just click on this pencil icon, and then we can just change the label here. So we can change it to product, for example. Okay, and then we'll just click update, X this off. I'm going to leave everything as it is for now. For the image size, I'm going to go ahead and change the width. So I'm going to change this to 150 pixel times 100 pixel height. Okay, image lightbox, leave that enabled. So a lot of these features I'm just going to skip over. I'm just going to enable the relevant features for this particular setup that we're trying to achieve. Okay, so I'm going to skip over a lot of these. Navigate to bulk add to cart. So this is the important part. Here where it says button, we'll select button and checkbox. And then the add to cart behavior, we can enable Ajax, and we want to show quantities because we want to allow the customers to choose the quantities directly on the shop page. Okay, and then for the variation settings here, I'm just going to click drop downs so the customers can select their variation option as a drop down list. For the add selected position, I'm just going to leave this as it is, so we can show it above the table, below the table, or above and below the table. So it's totally up to you. I'd select above and below actually, and then here we can rename the add selected button text. So here it just says add selected to cart. That makes sense. I'm just going to leave it as it is. For order form control, a lot of these settings I'm just going to leave as default. So product condition, we'll leave it as default for now because we want to show all the products on our site on this particular order form. Okay, for product filters, I'm just going to enable, so we can enable custom. And if we click this link here, it will show us all the different fields in which we can enter it here. Okay, so for example, we can enter in categories, comma, tags, attribute, and so on. Since I've added a categories column, I'm just going to base the product filters based on the columns that we've added here. Okay, so here we've got categories, and if there's any attributes, it will automatically add the attribute option as a filter. Okay, so back to order form control. Again, leave a lot of these as default. I want to add a reset button, so if a customer searches for something or filters something, they can just quickly reset it. Okay. Form design, I'm going to leave that as default. Bulk variation, I've created another video explaining how to enable this. I'll leave a link somewhere around the video now. Okay, performance settings. So if you're running a store with lots of products, then you might want to enable laser load, for example, caching, and so on. Okay, but since this store's only got a few products, I'm just going to leave everything as it is. So we'll save changes. And now we'll head back to the main settings area. So I'll just click this back button here. Okay, and then where it says shop page, I'm going to go ahead and select this product table, which we've just created. And I'm going to set this as our default shop page template. Okay, we can do the same for category as well. And we can do the same for tag as well. Okay, but for this example, I'm just enabling it for the shop page. So we'll save changes. Okay, and now when we refresh this page, we should have our new optimized and streamlined shop page, allowing customers to quickly bulk add stuff to their basket. Okay, so let's refresh. Okay, and here you can see our product tables displaying fine. So I just want to change a few things. So here it's showing the product name first. I actually want to show the product image. So I'm just going to quickly rearrange this. Okay, so we'll navigate back to our dashboard. I'm going to edit this particular product table that we've just created. On the order form information, I'm just going to drag and drop this here at the start. Okay, and then we'll save changes, and then we can refresh this page. So one thing I've noticed that we haven't added is a price column. Okay, so it would be handy for customers to know the price, right? Okay, so we'll go ahead and add that now just quickly. So on the order form information, we'll find price, and then we'll just drag it and drop it here. And I'll show our price just before the add to cart button. So we'll save changes. Okay, that's saved fine. So now we'll just refresh this page and we should see our price column. Okay, so now we can see the prices of the product, which makes more sense. Okay, and we can quickly bulk add products to cart. And all those have been added to cart just fine. And that's how you add a bulk add to cart feature in WooCommerce in just a few simple steps. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you've got any questions, leave it in the comment box below or reach out to support and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.